Assuming my laptop doesn't, die a quick and horrible death.
Wouldn't that be something?
It would. Wouldn't be the first laptop to do that.
Yeah.
My PC's arriving soon.
It'll get better.
All 16 gigs of RAM. But that's for another time.
Indeed.
That's for next week. Well, assuming student loans gives me my money in the next 2 working days, yes. Right. Kids and squids.
And everything in between.
And everything in between. That weird gelatinous bulging eye monster that you can see in between the transformations.
Yogg-Sagoth? Wait, no.
No, but I suppose this is like a podcast, kinda.
Kinda? We'll call it that for now.
Yeah, we'll call it that for
And
now.
then we'll probably change our mind. We'll probably change our mind later.
Every time we do something like this.
Yep.
Today it's a podcast. Tomorrow it'll be a round table. The day after it'll be a square table.
Tomorrow the world.
And today, London.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, it's not happening.
Oh no.
Oh no, London. Oh well.
That sounds so weird. But okay.
Today's topic, as you can see on the screen, he can't, I can, you can, is our most loved and hated games.
Oh, so that's what you're putting up on the screen?
Yes. And will we let's play them?
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Alright, I suppose we should start this off with a negative. And
The games that we really hate?
And I'll go first because I've got to get out of the way. Yes! Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric is happening. And it's totally not the reason I'm buying a PC.
No, you're buying a PC because your old one's dying. Speaking of which, I think I need to do the same thing. Eventually.
Yeah. My laptop's not dying, it just can't do half the shit I need it to. For my course in making games.
Yep.
And we tried using our new recording setup, which has Isaac here permanently now. And,
Hey!
having the Wii U run through my laptop and Skype open and a call going and XSplit going, it was like, nah, I'm good. So I needed to get something better than an i3 built-in graphics and 8 gigs of RAM. So I went for an i7 GTX 970 and 16 gigs of RAM because you can't go wrong.
The techophiles out there are shaking in their boots.
The people I live with are shaking in their boots and they're like, so you're buying a gaming PC? And I'm like, yeah. You gonna play games in it? Nope.
I would do that too. It's like, I would buy the game PC because I have really good specs. That way, I can do like everything else so much better.
That way I can run CryEngine for the one semester I need it. Well,
yeah.
I assume it will be able to run CryEngine.
Oh, CryEngine. No.
So yes, Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric is happening. Patience, people who voted on Twitter, I love and slightly hate you. Kinda.
Mm-hmm.
This dickhead here's gonna love it.
To an extent.
To an extent, yes.
To the extent that I get to watch. Other than that, probably not.
Yeah.
I love me some rings.
I love me some bounce pads.
This is also true.
Yeah. Alright, come on, Sunshine. A game you hate. As long as it's not Pokemon.
Can I say... Damn it! That was the first thing I was going to say. Good God, that's way up there. Games I hate. Games I hate. There aren't a lot of those, honestly. I mean, I've had...
Partners in Time?
Partners in... I didn't hate it so much as dislike a few of the design choices they made.
Yeah. I was going with that because that seems to be the common one.
Like the using the bros attacks as items. That was probably really annoying.
Yeah, it doesn't sound good.
Like I like the idea behind it, but it just wasn't executed very well. Oh, here's a game I hate. I was like scrolling through here, my box of games, and it just popped right up. Fire Emblem Fates is pretty much way up there now.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay,
After
I'm gonna get the pitchforks out.
After I realized the game is basically Awakening 2.0 with not enough to set it apart. I mean, like, they did change a lot of things like skills and weapon balance, and they changed that, and that was nice. Unfortunately, they can't tell a good story to save their lives.
That's true.
There's just not enough in there to really justify it. It's just there. It's not even good. It's just there.
Yeah.
The only characters I even remember are the ones that have all the one-liners.
Those tend to stick
Which
in
is-
your head.
Yeah, but if it's Fire Emblem, it's not exactly a good thing.
Well, I remember Corrin because he's in Smash.
Karn's not bad.
He's a dragon.
I mean, he's the protagonist. Yeah, he's a dragon. That's pretty badass. He's a protagonist and he does stuff. I ended up playing the Conquest route instead, and he does play really well in that because he basically turns into a consummate liar.
Nice.
The gist of the plot is Garon basically says, kill everyone. He doesn't and lies about it. Very convincingly.
Nice. Okay, would we have a Let's Play that? I'd need to be able to record from my 3DS.
I don't want you to Let's Play that.
So, well, yeah, he doesn't want to, and I haven't got 500 quid to spare. So, despite the fact I'm buying a fucking massive piece.
You're gonna LP Fire Emblem. You could like LP like the Game Boy Advance one if you wanted to.
That's
that one's
what
actually
you.
that's actually good.
Yeah, I could. I need to play a Fire Emblem game first. Yeah.
That one has aged the best out of all of them, honestly.
I'll think about it.
One of these days, maybe.
One of these days,
Who knows?
maybe. Fire Emblem, probably at some point.
Yeah, at least Fire Emblem 7.
Yeah. Another game I hate. Oh, this is a list. Do I want to offend people?
Yes.
Super Mario 64.
Okay, that. We're here again. Okay.
We're here again, yes. I just don't like the game.
Reason behind it is you have to do basically the same level 6 times.
7 times.
7. Oh. Oh.
If you include the 100 coin mission.
Yeah, that's right.
And I don't like those.
Nope. That one takes like too long.
And yeah, it's okay for its time. Nowadays, it's bad, but I've got to do it because then I get to do Sunshine, which is a game I like more. And then I get to do Galaxy, which I love. That's my reason,
Nice.
and I'm sticking to it.
Yeah. Yep.
There are very few games I straight up hate.
Hmm?
I don't hate many games.
Neither do
I
I.
just kind of dislike most of them.
Yeah. Yeah, the thing I just thought of is something that I just really dislike for a few reasons.
Yeah, I like them, why not?
Want me to say it?
Yep.
Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow.
Is it because it's aged worse than stale bread?
Yeah, it's aged terribly, and there's absolutely no incentive to play it.
Nope. I'd do it for legacy's sake.
The progression is odd. The available choices are kind of redundant. I mean, I actually don't have a problem with the actual plot and game progression, like the areas in which you go to. I think that was handled really well. Better than most of the other Pokemon games out there, honestly.
Yep.
It's just the choices and what you have available and how you get there. It's just, ugh. Yeah.
I don't. It's a legacy game.
The only reason I play Blue is just to exploit all the glitches. I have absolutely no incentive other than that. And even then, I'm kind of bored. Because there's only so much you can do.
Yeah.
I mean, there's, like, twice as much as you normally be able to do, but there you have it.
We could let's play that at some point, eventually, maybe.
But we already nuzlocked Leaf Green, or Fire Red rather.
Yeah, I know. I mean for the channel. But,
Which is superior in pretty much every way.
yeah, we could do the remakes.
Yeah, why not just play the remakes and save yourself so much hassle?
And having to relearn the type chart.
And having to what now?
Relearn the type chart. Poison.
What's the difference?
And ice.
What?
I think ice was neutral against fire.
Oh, for Gen 1, yeah. That was awkward.
And bug had the advantage
And
over poison.
And vice versa.
Yeah.
That one was just weird.
And ghost did nothing.
And Dragon doesn't exist.
Yeah, and dragon doesn't exist.
Oh well.
Oh well. I suppose I could be positive for a change.
Good for its time, just aged like crap.
Oh yeah. A game I love.
Oh, we get to talk about games we really like now.
Because I don't want to piss people off just saying Super Mario 64.
Yeah.
I can already
Say
hear
something
the
about
angry
Galaxy.
mob.
You say something about Galaxy.
I like Galaxy. I'm torn on if I like Galaxy or Galaxy 2 more, but
Yeah.
a game I love. Do I go for the big one? No, I'll save that for last. I would say I'd look over at my stack of games, but they're all in drawers behind the TV.
Ew.
Okay, I've kind of got to say it. Has to be said. Because I'm a sucker.
Game you really like? Go on.
A game I really, really like. And I'm like one of the only people who does. Because I'm just that kind of guy. Basically, if I say a game's going to be bad, people will like it. And if I say it's going to be good, I'm the only person who's going to like it.
Go on.
I don't want to say it because I'm going to get so much shit.
You could type it and I could say it.
Yeah, but then that doesn't change anything.
You're right. It doesn't.
It just takes a little bit of the blame off me. The name just fucking left me now. Thanks for distracting me. Hang on, it's coming. It's a game I don't remember why I like it though. Do you ever have that kind of game where it's like, why do I like this? And you just don't know.
Yeah. I had that one or two times. And when I actually asked myself that, I'm like, wow, I hate this game.
Yeah, those games where you're like, I shouldn't like this, but I do.
Yeah, and then when I thought about whether or not I liked it, I'm like, wow, I hate it now.
I'm not that bad.
In my case, it was every Pokemon game that took place in Johto, and then it did it, and then it happened twice.
Yeah, but I like the originals more. I said
Yeah. What happened is that I used to love the originals and hate the remakes, and then it went the other way around, and then it switched again. Granted, I haven't played the originals in who knows how long because
because
I don't want to touch gold because I know the Pokédex is like perfect, and I don't want the battery to die if it hasn't already.
Yeah, it's probably already dead.
It's probably already dead because I haven't touched it in a very long time.
Pride.
Pokédex was at 248.
Ooh.
And even Slowking and Mew were the only ones missing.
Huh. Weird. Oh, here we go. It's just come back to me now.
Okay.
Metroid Prime 3.
Oh, that was it. You like it and you don't know why. Right.
It was my first Metroid game. That has something to do with it.
Perhaps, yes.
It's a lot more shooty bang bang than the original Prime, which I also love.
Hmm.
Which is why a lot of people don't really like it as much. It's a bit more linear,
Right.
but I have a soft spot for it.
Fair enough.
That and it controls really well. I think a review at one point took away points because it controlled too well. Yeah, let's play that. I'd have to do Prime 2 first. That's the game I haven't even finished yet. Ugh, Prime 2.
Yeah.
Go on, I know where this is going.
What?
A game you love.
See, I'm intentionally not saying Golden Sun because that's too easy. Because that's the obvious answer. I want to think of one that
You're going to have to say it eventually.
I know. I just did indirectly.
Yeah.
But it's kind of obvious why I like that one.
Yeah. And will
First
we let's play
RPG
it?
I ever. For one of us.
You.
Oh right, yeah.
You've
forgetting how I'm
already
gonna do that.
you signed on for this like 2 years ago.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
And I.
You said, I'm coming over, we are playing that game.
Oh yeah, that's right. I did say that. Thank you for reminding me. Now I have to think of one that's like a little less obvious. Because if I say that, that's just. If I say Superstar Saga, that's also completely obvious.
That's obvious, yeah.
Can I say Bowser's Inside Story? Because that's a little less obvious.
Yeah, go.
I like that one. It's the only one I'm actually compelled to replay that one sometimes.
I still haven't finished it.
Weirdly enough, I have not been ever compelled to replay Dream Team, even though I loved it.
Really?
Yeah, I've only played it through once. I think the reason I don't want to play it through it again is that I'd have to play it through on hard mode, and the game was already pretty difficult.
That's true.
Yeah, Dream Team is legitimately hard. Not. Actually, how hard was Partners in Time? Was it like artificially hard or legitimately hard?
A bit of both.
Bit of both. Dream Team was legitimately hard without being artificially so.
That's okay. So we'll be Let's Play Inside Story? Probably.
Maybe, yeah.
I mean...
The game is pretty fun. I mean, you basically get to go around as Bowser and beat everything up.
Yeah.
That's the draw to it. You go around as Bowser and beat everything up.
Yeah, I can do that. Another game I love.
And it feels like really nice to play as well.
Oh yeah.
It's very clean. It's like
Bowser
a
was
bit,
good.
yeah, a bit of an average difficulty. You get to run around. You get some very, very nice moments. The bosses, some of the bosses were kind of easy. Some were really hard. One of the giant fights is just stupid hard. But once you get past that point, the game is fine.
Let me think. I'm intentionally not saying the big one yet. I'm also ignoring Sonic.
Yeah, Sonic Coast is one of those games where I'm not sure why I like it, and I'm really like, oh, yeah, I know why. It's a very similar reason why I like Dragon Quest IX.
He's just good.
It's fun in very short bursts.
Yeah. A game I love. Alright, let's keep with Mario RPGs. Super Paper Mario.
Ah, yes,
All
Super
of
Paper
my
Mario.
yes.
That game was oddly badly received when it came out, but it's aged very nicely.
Yeah, people say it's like the point where Paper Mario went downhill, and I'm like, no, that was
No,
Sticker Star.
no, it's not.
Sticker
Star is
happened.
god awful. Sticker Star is god awful.
I mean, I've played Paper Mario, Super Paper Mario, and I've got Color Splash on order when it comes out in like 2 weeks. So,
Oh yeah, games I really hate. I'll say Sticker Star next.
I haven't played Sticker Star. I'm avoiding it like the plague.
It has some very, very blatant issues with it in terms of gameplay and progression.
Yeah. I mean, the original Paper Mario is okay. I haven't played Thousand Year Door because I can't find a copy of it for the life of me.
Yeah, it's about as hard to find as Path of Radiance.
Yeah. Super, I love to death. Favorite Paper Mario game. Next question. Sticker Star I haven't played. Color Splash looks great. Gonna give it a fair go. So yeah, Paper Mario series, yeah, eventually.
Though Sticker Star did teach me one thing. I wouldn't like Paper Mario games normally to begin with.
Yeah, that's true.
The numbers for the stats and stuff are too small. I don't mind stats being small numbers, but in Paper Mario they're just too small for me.
I think the highest I've seen is Super Paper Mario where it goes to 255.
Yeah, plus the Mario and Luigi series makes Paper Mario look like crap.
Which is kind of why, as an RPG, I don't mind Paper Mario losing some of the RPG elements.
What do you mean I can't avoid attacks? You wuss!
I mean, Paper Mario to me has always been a bit more puzzly.
It kind of is.
Yeah. And everyone's like, it needs RPG elements. And they're looking at Color Splash going, where's the RPG elements? I'm like, can you see that? Your health goes up, and your paint meter goes up. Ta-da!
Me too. That. Which is weird, because Golden Sun is very puzzle-oriented.
Yeah.
That's like half the game, right there.
RPGs tend to do that.
No, they do, but Golden Sun is kind of infamous for it.
True.
Like, half the game is just looking at all the very fun puzzles.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Alright, go on then. A game you either love or hate.
I was going to say Dark Dawn is a game I like, because the puzzles in that game are better than all the other in the Golden Sun games, but that's another matter. A game I like. Everything else is debatable. It's also actually too easy.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's like Golden Sun games aren't exactly hard, except for like 1 or 2 points. Dark Dawn is just way too easy.
That's baby's first RPG.
Except for the boss near the very start of the game, which is extremely hard.
Well, I just said baby's first RPG. That's Final Fantasy Mystic Quest.
Yeah. Okay, game I like. I was just looking at it. Maybe I already said it and I didn't even notice. Oh, right. Here's one. I don't know if this came out outside the US or anything. It was like in Japan and the US, and I don't know if it came out anywhere else. It's called Dragon Quest Heroes Rocket Slime.
You told me about this fucking game.
Yeah. You basically go out and fight people in tanks with other tanks.
Yep.
Very simplistic premise, but it's extremely fun and addictive.
Let me see if it came out here.
I don't think it did.
Probably didn't.
Because it did not sell very well, because Rocket Slime is like the second one in the series. We didn't get the first one, and we didn't get and no one outside Japan got the third one. Dragon Quest just doesn't sell well.
Dragon Quest Heroes Rocket Slime is Japan and North America.
Yeah. The first one is only Japan, and the third one is all...
God damn it, internet. There we go. You have returned.
I have returned. I was waiting for the Wi-Fi to stop throwing a hissy fit. I need to play Dark Dawn sometime soon. Maybe when I have more time.
Yeah. Alright, I suppose I should mention the elephant in the room. And oh, it's an elephant. It's a very big elephant. It's like so fucking big.
Go on.
My favourite game of all time.
Galaxy 2?
No.
Oh. Why do I No, you told me this, and for some reason I'm completely blanking.
Xenoblade
Oh, Xenoblade, right.
X
Oh, Xenoblade X.
for
Yes.
the Wii U, released December 4th, 2016.
A lo- um,
2015.
I'm. Yeah, I was like about to point out.
Whatever.
You do not perceive time in a linear fashion.
No, I don't. Not when I play Xenoblade. I have no track of time. That game, good god.
Yeah,
Good god.
people just they just sink hours and hours and hours into that game,
Yes, I do.
and for pretty good reason.
Oh, yes. Everything.
Everything I've heard about it is just like best thing
Right.
ever. Best thing since sliced bread.
Yep. While we're here, let's get Betty White to play it.
Wow.
I mean, it's so
Oh,
good.
Yeah,
I mean,
it is.
it's massive. It's an open world. It's an action RPG. It's got turn-based elements, live combat. I only recently hit the level cap of 60. Doesn't mean much because shit still kicks my ass. There's all the mechanics
I
you have to
believe.
take into effect.
I believe it.
Yeah, I should probably start taking bets on when I'm actually going to finish this fucking game.
Never.
Let's put it this way: I only beat the final boss in May, so that took 6 months.
And now it's November. Another 6 months.
I mean, my goal is to finish it before Breath of the Wild comes out,
Good luck.
because that's the next game that's going to eat my life. But I just love the game so much. The music, the graphics, the world, the characters, the plot, even though that's a little weak. The gameplay, my god. It's just an action RPG at the start with stats, and then you've got the inventory and the Collectopedia and the enemy index and all the different stats, and then there's the skill tree with the arts you can upgrade and the different buffs you can put on your character that you can also upgrade, and then there's how your arts work with your teammates and how they react and how you build your arts to react to other arts, and that's not even getting
So much
to the massive
stuff.
amounts of microeconomy management, crafting, side quests, lobsters.
Oh yeah. I misplaced my 100 Maya mice. Wait, wrong game.
They knew that was insane and they fucking went with it.
Yeah.
It's just when I found out that the highest level enemy in the game is level 99, and the enemy with the highest HP is like 70, but it's got over 100 million HP, and I realised my level cap is 60.
Isn't the hardest one in the game like Gradivis or something?
Telethia.
Oh. Telethy's the hardest? I thought it was Gradivis.
Telethia is the highest level.
Oh.
Gravitas is the highest HP.
Oh, okay.
God help me. And we don't mention the Yggdrasilith, we just don't. I was
What
like,
now?
I was like, ooh, what's in here? There's a giant thing hanging from upside down from the ceiling, then it lands.
Oh. That escalated quickly.
And it was like, nah, I'm good. It's like,
I'm going to go this way now.
everything about the game is so good. It's ball-bustingly hard at times. And there's a lot to take into consideration, and there's stuff that I haven't even done yet. And it brings the question, would we let's play it?
I don't know. I really don't know. Would you?
It'd be me for a start.
Yeah, I know. But could you do it in a reasonable time pacing? And how many parts would it be?
It would easily be the longest let's play ever. Like, anything we do after it will not come close.
Suck it, Pokemon XD.
Yeah, that was only 16 and a half hours. To put this into perspective, for me to get to the final boss, the time registered to my save file isn't the total amount of time I've been playing, because there has been time where I didn't save afterwards because I was fucking around with shit and it didn't go the way as I planned. The time I'm at now, I think, is like 160 hours.
Hmm.
So it's more like 200 hours. And I'm about 60% done, 70% done.
Oh, I thought you were going to say like 300 hours or something.
No, I haven't played it in a while.
Okay.
That's kind of gonna be my Monday, I think. So if you don't see me, you know what's happened.
Okay. Okay.
Sean, where are you? Xenoblade. Okay.
Carry on.
Would we let's play it? Like each part would have to be like half an hour to get anything done.
The scope.
Depending on my answer determines the fate of like 2 years of my life. Because people are gonna hold me to it.
Oh my god. Are you sure you want to do that?
Do I?
Think about it later. Because you're clearly torn over this.
I am, because it would take so much, and it had to have so much planning.
Yeah. It would.
But at the same time, it's something so big I could put it on my CV. Project management.
If only that worked like that.
Oh, it doesn't.
Damn.
Here's the thing: I want to.
But should you? Probably not.
Here's the reason: will I live long enough?
I don't know. You may just
maybe.
It's too debatable.
Oh god! Do I bite the bullet? It's not really biting the bullet; it's biting the missile.
Decide later.
No, we didn't play the original Xenoblade Chronicles. Actually, now I think about it. Oh well. You know, I only got this game because my mum said I need to buy something for Christmas, and I was like, "Yeah, you can buy a special edition of this. Why not?" It was a win. Like,
wow.
I didn't really like. It was one of the few games I hadn't already had like on order, and I was like, "Fuck it, special edition, £50, why not?" And
sure, why not?
200 hours later.
200 hours later.
I'm gonna regret saying this.
Saying what?
Eventually, yes, I will let's play it.
Okay. I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that.
Because I kind of know how I'd go about it.
Okay then.
And there would be breaks every few chapters for other games.
Yeah, still gonna pretend I didn't hear it.
Well, think about it. There's 12 chapters, main story.
Yeah?
So if we did 3 chapters and then take a break for a few games, come back, 3 chapters, so on and so forth.
Would make sense, yes.
And that way the channel doesn't become Xenoblade Central.
What's wrong with Xenoblade Central?
Absolutely nothing, but, viewership.
Totally messing with you right now. Yep.
So yes, eventually. I'm not going to say when, because I'm not that stupid.
Yeah, don't do that. Just don't do that.
It'll be at least into consideration by the end of next year.
End of next year. Yes, that's saying something.
I'll be thinking about it at the end of 2017, when I'll actually start, probably the end of 2018. Because I'd have to plan everything meticulously.
I'd believe it.
I mean, if we're gonna fly you over here to do Golden Sun
One of these days.
one of these days, I suppose I've got to do the biggest game I've ever played. No, when it has the honour of being your favourite game of all time, you've kind of got that commitment. Kind of.
Sorry, say it again?
When it's your favourite game of all time, you've got to have that kind of commitment.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah. This has to be shared.
This must be done.
It'll be done, eventually.
Eventually.
I mean... Yeah, if I say at the extreme earliest, end of next year. That's the very extreme.
It's not going to happen that early.
No, it's not, but if by some miracle...
I don't think miracles work quite like that.
No, they don't. But there is a, 0.5% chance it would, start uploading then.
Mm-hmm.
0.5%. The other 99.5% is just spread out after that point.
I believe it.
In 0.5% increments. So, logically speaking, we're not going to get to this until at least 30. Which is 10 years from now. But yes, that's fine. I've said it. It'll happen eventually.
Time, do you has?
I've got a feeling I'm going to have a lot of time on my hands in the future.
Alright then.
Is there any other loved game you do? Preferably not that big.
Any other game that I would love to do, preferably not that big?
Preferably not that big. I don't think
all
you
the
own
games
a game that
all the
big.
games I've never owned or played a game that big. All the games I like that I've owned that I really like, they're not too long. I guess Golden Sun is kind of weird in that it's like 30 hours, but it's an RPG. RPGs are long.
Yeah.
How long is the Legend of Zelda game? It's not that long, is it?
Which Zelda game?
Thinking one of the Game Boy Color ones.
Oracle?
Yeah. Because I need to play through the game on hard mode. I unlocked the ability to do that, and I never got around to starting it.
Legend of Zelda. 2D Zelda
I've never
games
used any.
Are 10 hours at most.
Yeah, they're not very long.
So, yeah, that's doable. We need to go back to Zelda at some point.
I do. Well, just those. I'm not really a fan of the Zelda series in general.
Nor am I, but I kind of did.
Yeah.
The original Legend of Zelda for the channel Drunk.
No.
And
what?
I distinctly remember a few of the things I said during that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna repeat them.
Nor am I, but it makes me laugh thinking about it. There was something to do with hamburgers. But anyway.
That's not the one I remember.
I said, I can tell I was drunk because I vaguely remember mentioning food. Zelda 2, probably not. Link to the Past is probably the next one I do.
The Past is alright.
Yeah.
The reason I don't like Legend of Zelda very much is that when you go through them once, you kind of memorize it, and then when you go back, you kind of just know all the points.
Yeah.
Which is why I would probably not like Majora's Mask whatsoever.
Majora's Mask is my preferred of the 3D ones so far.
Yeah.
I need to sink time into the others.
Yeah, it's definitely a good game. I'm not questioning that. Just not something I like.
I don't know why I'm attracted to Breath of the Wild so much.
Open world?
Maybe. I'm not a big fan of open world games, to be honest.
Xenodoge.
It just so happens that Xenoblade, yeah. Um,
What do they do?
Breath of the Wild just looks interesting to me.
Yeah, I can see it.
It's like, well, this is different, completely,
Tell me more.
and they're reluctantly not doing that.
Yeah.
Hurry up, March.
Spoilers.
Yeah, sure. So I think that wraps it up, really. Golden Sun,
Sounds
eventually,
about right.
when he gets his ass over here.
Yeah, if I do, it'll involve first I'll have to graduate and then get my passport, get a passport because my old one expired years ago.
And then Xenoblade, eventually. Eventually. Years from now.
Years from now.
Yeah, Super Mario 64, eventually. Probably after Xenoblade. I wonder how many people I just offended saying that. More Pokemon at some point. Yeah, it's all going to be pretty standard stuff.
You know, Pokemon X and Y weren't such a crap game. I might be compelled to replay it because it has so much variety available.
It does.
Yeah, like all the things I hear. Apparently, I looked it up today, and I think Electrike was in Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, and the next time it appeared before the post game was Y.
Yep.
It's a very big gap.
Who knows? Maybe in Sun and Moon. I doubt it.
Yeah, but I wouldn't. When I replay games, I buy like an entirely separate copy just to replay.
That's true.
And I still wouldn't do that for X and Y because the game was a chore.
The game started okay.
Yeah, and then it became a slog fest.
Yeah, it did. It's like the second half of that game was just rushed.
Yeah. And,
You can tell
That's the problem I have with.
Here's all this.
That's the problem I have with Sticker Star.
Yeah. It's like, here's this snake thing. It's the letter Z to Xerneas and Yveltal, which are X and Y, and it's got the same battle theme. It's got its own intro. It's just there. It's got a major point in the anime. Got these new forms, these cores, cells. What's that Pokemon say? Fuck off. Get shoehorned into Sun and Moon.
I got 2 games. Shut up, Kieran.
Hey, to be honest, Zygarde seems to be getting more fucking poster time than Solgaleo and Lunala, so... Because they keep mentioning Zygarde in the fucking trailers.
Just as planned.
Zygarde.
I'm kind of sad because Zygarde to me is like Kyurem, and I was hoping they wouldn't go all Super Kyurem on it. I'm like, damn it, they did. I'm so disappointed.
I like the concept.
No, I'm sad. I'm not disappointed because I knew they'd do that.
Yeah. I like the concept because it's kind of not a Pokemon.
It is, and yet it is not.
It's an amalgamation of blobs.
Yeah, I think there's another Pokemon that was already like that, actually.
Maybe?
It was like a colony of something.
Execute?
Mm,
Now I'm just reminded of a Alolan Executor.
no, it's kind of like... It's kind of like the concept of Yowashi. It was something like that.
Wishy-washy?
Yes, that one. It was something that was like... Maybe I'm thinking of Metagross.
Metagross is kind of a Magnemite, Dugtrio. It's not an evolution, it's a posse.
I was not thinking Dugtrio. Like, Metagross is actually a proper fusion.
Yeah.
So, let me just check what I was thinking of. If I find it. I probably won't. Search by... Can I search body styles in 3D Pro?
It's like a Pokemon, it's like an amalgamation of things.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking of. Seriously, can I...
Spiritomb?
Can I search... No. Maybe.
It's 108 Spiritomb.
I don't think I... yeah. That might have been what I was thinking of. And nope, I can't search body styles in 3D Pro. Oh well.
Vespa Gwen? No.
No, that was like the first thing I was like, no, that's not it. I think it was something like Despicon or Spiritomb. I'll figure it out later. A little Spindo with your drunk stumble.
There. There. Okay, folks, that wraps up this. I've got work in the morning in 8 hours, so sleep.
So plus.
Slot plus, yeah. 2 days left to work, then my PC comes and I get to... Yay. We can finally get back to recording Emerald and Sonic Boom like I promised.
Ah, yes.
Insane, I know.